Tell me a shot that typically you don't like at all. What would be one of your harder shots? Just by looking at your motion, you have a really good motion and you can adapt to most. I would think softer into the grain, stuff like that.
Into the grain, just because before I'm laying the shaft.
Right.
So, you know, the tendency is to obviously hit a little heavy. So you kind of, you know, there's inconsistencies.
Right. Okay. And that's one.
And that's where the changes I think would help.
Yeah. We'll go right over there in that little soft area.
Yeah, exactly.
One sort of misperception is like hands forward feels safe, right?
Yeah,
So when we get a lie that we don't really like,
feels like you're going to hit the ball first.
That's right. Everybody wants to go this way to sort of guarantee that that they hit ball first. And the thing is when we put the hands forward, we lose loft very quickly and we lose bounce very quickly. So if we do hit any behind it, then that's right. And if we hit a touch too far forward, it goes across the green, right? All right, so let's go over here this soft line. Let's hit a few more over here. You're doing great. Making my job either really easy or really hard. I'm not sure which one. So we're just going to go ahead and just get as hard as it's probably ever going to get.
Right.
Say that again.
I said we may as well go ahead and get the lies as tough as possible, right? So we got a soft lie with sand underneath, but it's also tight, which is the hardest combo.
Yes, normally if you're walking up to this shot, you're going to want to really lean the shaft, open the face to just guarantee that you're going to pick it. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do first, I want you just to come in with a nice vertical shaft, face just a touch open. So we just added loft, we just added a little bit of bounce. Okay? And I want you to have your stance just a touch wider than what you would have been 20 minutes ago. Yeah. And then with those changes, you're probably going to have to add a touch of speed.
Yeah.
Because you're used to having a little less loft with the hands a little more forward, and then with the base being a little bit more narrow. Okay.
So you would say this would be a mid-height shot?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and hit this mid. Maybe just a fraction higher than mid because the face is going to be a little bit open.
Right.
Okay, close.
Close, yeah.
Just barely behind it. That's right. All right, so let's go ahead and now I want you to make a few practice swings for me. So pick a spot right there on the sand, on the lie. Again. Players really undervalue their practice swings.
Right.
I mean, the practice swings really tell us, do I have all the pieces in play? Like, have I accurately sort of anticipated this lie correctly? Obviously, if you take a practice swing and you hit too far behind it or too far in front of it, you need to adjust.
Sure.
If you hit the ground and it surprises you, maybe it digs, maybe it bounces, that's another place where you can kind of change your plan of attack before you hit it. Really, I tell people all the time, the shot itself should be a mulligan.
Yeah.
Right? Like, use these practice swings when we get in here. Feel the sand. Let's try to get exactly what we're looking for. So when we're making this motion, we want to hit the ground exactly in the place where we're looking. We want to see the bottom.
Sure.
Just what we're doing. And then once we do, the action phase is very quick. You just step into it, take one or two looks, whatever your normal routine is, and then go.
So Tim, when you say the shot is a mulligan, you feel like you've already hit the shot with your practice swing.
Absolutely.
And you're just doing instant replay.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, locked up really tight. So, you know, I think you have a lot of good things. Like I said, you kind of make my job easy, sort of, kind of hard to really change a whole lot. But the main thing is, Brendan and I talk about this triangle all the time. The top of the triangle is contact.
Sure.
So always work on contact. That'd be kind of the part one of your practice plan. And then from there, the bottom two corners of the triangle are loft and clubhead speed. You got to get those two to work together, so that'd be part two.
Yeah.
And then the final part of your practice would literally be going around the green, preferably with just one golf ball.
Sure.
And then anticipate the lie, make your practice swings to make sure you have everything ready to go, and then just hit the shot. And that would be kind of your 3 stages of practice that you go through.
Yeah.
Final thing, Tim, that you were telling me is the real difference in your tour players is not tell Ryan how you were telling me is not because they're all good chippers.
Yeah.
But it's the anticipation that really separates the best from the very best.
Yeah, absolutely. It's being able to hit ball one just as close as ball two.
Sure.
One of the drills that we give our players in golf schools and things like that, they play white ball against a yellow ball, right? Well, whichever one's first, the better you are at anticipating the lie, then the better you'll be at hitting the first shot just as close as the second. Because the skills are not going to change in a matter of 5 or 10 seconds. But being able to anticipate the lie can change immediately, right?
Yeah.
So, like there, you really did a good job. The first one just came out just a little bit slower than the second one did. You adjusted for it, and then you hit it up there 4 feet.
Sure.
So being able to do it the first time is much more about anticipation than it really is about skill set. And I think you have a very good skill set. Just a little bit of a tweak in your setup, and then I think sky's the limit.
I think, like I said, that the changing the patterns. Once I know what pattern works, then I can commit to that more.
Absolutely.
Than where before I've been changing on the course and trying different things.
Yeah, and it's predictable, right?
Yeah,
and then you can
exactly.
commit to it because you know what to expect.
Yeah.
And nothing really surprises you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Final thing, guys, that we'll do a closest to the pin competition, and I'll play.
Oh, we got 3, and you have to use Ryan's club.
Okay, all right, the lefty one.
So we'll go closest to the hole.
Yep.
So I'm gonna make a couple practice swings, see if I can get my bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
If I get it
First shot of the day, caveat in place.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that sound, Ryan?
Yep.
What did that sound like?
It's pure.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yep.
6 feet though. That may not be enough with you two.
I'm gonna try.
Well, Ryan's in the honeymoon phase of his new chipping motion, so
Yeah,
this
we'll
should
see.
be
I like
this should be on the lip.
I like it.
That sounded great. Wow. Oh, and he got the friendly kick.
Oh, and the ball.
And the ball, and the ball bounce.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Okay, yeah, just back up.
I really feel like we need to zoom in.
Oh, you
here.
got like a zip tie in here, huh? Little reminder. I like that.
Long story, I'll tell you about that.
Okay. We'll do a what's in the bag with Tim. Oh, good, just not speed.
Good motion.
Yeah.
Just need a little more club head speed. Okay.
Okay, so let's go see. The winner is there. It's Ryan. Congratulations.
Right.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Saved by the backstop there.
Good to
Thank
meet you.
you.
Absolutely.
Enjoyed it.
Look
Yeah,
forward to
absolutely.
hanging out with you today.
You coming up, going to New Zealand coming up soon?
I don't have anything planned just yet, but I think I'm going to take some more time off, and probably New Zealand Open, probably my first event back.
And you've been seeing people over at Swing Core.
Yeah, I've been kind of working there and learning the systems and going through the process. So
yeah, if you guys are interested in talking to Ryan or doing a lesson with him, he's at Swing Core Golf in Tustin. And Tim, you just started an Instagram. This is exciting.
Day one. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, I'm not even 24 hours in. On Twitter at Tim Yelverton, and then you can also find me on Instagram as well, Tim Yelverton.
Tim Yelverton's short game.
Short game, that's right.
All right, guys, and of course, subscribe to this channel. If you guys are interested in a short game school with Tim and I, and Ryan's helping out today too, we want to do one on the East Coast somewhere, maybe in New Jersey or New York, at some point in the spring, maybe, I don't know, some point in the spring. So if you're interested in that, send us a line. Contact BeBetterGolf@gmail.com. Later, bye.